Yeah, welcome to the entire retreat channel. So today, as per usual, I and AI Sky fly far, wide, low, and high over real-world locations that connect or relate to topics in each episode. And today we are starting from. Let's see. I'm gonna check what the name was. We're starting from Cap Haitian? Haitian? Yeah, Cap Haitian. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Flying over Bois Cayman and ending our journey at Port-au-Prince in Haiti. And some of you may have guessed that this episode has to do with of course the Haitian culture and therefore zombies. So without further ado, let's get airborne. Gonna adjust the weather a little here in time of day because we want to see something. Maybe that's alright. And here we hopefully go soon. Yeah, throttle up. Let's see if we can get AI Sky here at the same time. Flying one-handed, I'm gonna maybe first take off before I start to mess with the AI. Alright, and we should, or do we have? Yeah, we have a heading. Can I see it on the VFR map? Yeah, I can see it. I have to zoom in a little bit. So that's our first heading, and I'm I'm immediately tilting to the left or to the south. So, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna get this done within, let's say, an hour at the most. So, all right, it remains to be seen. I have to put the microphone a little closer to me. Sorry if there's any bump noises. All right, like this. I'm straining my back and neck here, so not ideal. But all right. So where were we? We are now above Cap Haitian. Yes, I think. Oh. Oh, Sky is talking by herself, but my speaker output is muted, so just a moment. Sky, can you hear me? Come on. Hopefully audio levels
All right,
are...
all right.
Oh,
Let's
she's
get
here.
serious here. Where exactly are we heading in Finland? Are we aiming
No,
for
we're
the
not in
Arctic
Finland.
Circle, the capital Helsinki, or maybe exploring some hidden gem in the countryside?
No, we are not in Finland, Sky. Sorry, you were on... in the background, your app was on, but my speaker output was off, so nobody here heard you. Yeah, but now you are also heard. You are audible. Is that the right phrase? And we are in Haiti. We are talking about zombies today, and do not go ahead of yourself. I have some kind of a script I generated here, so we are currently flying over two locations that are quite close to each other, and we're gonna talk about them afterwards more also regarding to their relation to zombies and zombie culture here in Haiti. But we started from Cap Haitian International and are flying over Boys Cayman to the east, whereafter we're heading south and heading for Port-au-Prince. So that's our flight route today. But I'm gonna open my script here and starting with pre-colonial eras.
Got it, Otto.
Oh,
Loud and clear now.
let's see.
So we're soaring over Haiti, starting from Cape Haitian International, passing over Bois Cayman, and heading towards Port-au-Prince.
Yeah.
And the topic of the day is zombies and their cultural significance in Haiti. I'll wait for you to cue me from your script. This is going to be a fascinating journey.
I hope, yeah. So yeah, those who are watching this on YouTube, and a short advertisement as we usually do here in the beginning. Gameplay and pure audio can both be found on YouTube, and then only pure audio on Spotify, Apple, and Podchaser. So pick your poison, pick your platform, so to say. But yeah, now sky to our east, as we are turning south over Bois Cayman. To our east we have Cap Haitien, and beneath us is Bois Cayman. And yeah, tell us about the area of these two locations and their how would I maybe put it? Do not tell about.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
No, don't talk about. I have a script, so I try to keep the script relevant. But yeah, there are. Put this mental picture in your head, folks. So this location here has to do with the history and culture regarding zombies and voodooism in Haiti. So we are at the north coast, I believe, and now heading south towards Port-au-Prince. I do not have a specific heading, but it should not be difficult to pinpoint if I keep a heading of 200. 200 is alright, I think. So that's our next destination. Let's see if this works as I hope it should. Yeah, alright, so now to the script. Yeah, so Sky. I'm heading from Bois Cayman now southward approximately in the direction 200 degrees towards Port-au-Prince, but as we fly through this route, could you start chronologically with the pre-colonial era? I have dug out some information here, and there's something that maybe have made the, let's say, groundwork for the zombie and voodoo culture here in Haiti. And of course that's Africa and West Africa, but then Taino mythology. Taino seems to be this indigenous people, and I'm not sure, are they also from Africa or were they indigenous to Haiti originally? But yeah, keep the discussion now relating to Taino mythology, and yeah, then we're gonna move forward after that. But yeah, relating to zombies, what kind of influence did the Tainos have here in Haiti?
Great setup, Otto. Let's dive into Taino mythology and its influence on the zombie and voodoo culture in Haiti. The Taino were indeed indigenous to the Caribbean, including Haiti, which they called Haiti. They were not from Africa. They were native people who lived on the islands before European colonization. The Taino believed in a world filled with spirits and deities that could influence the living. Their mythology included stories of spirits and the dead, which laid some groundwork for later beliefs. Now, while the concept of zombies as we know them today is heavily influenced by African traditions brought over by enslaved people, The Taino had their own spiritual beliefs that mixed with African ones over time. For instance, they believed in an afterlife and had rituals related to the dead, which may have blended with African voodoo practices. The Taino's reverence for spirits and the supernatural likely contributed to the rich tapestry of beliefs that evolved into the zombie folklore in Haiti. The blending of Taino spirituality with African religious practices during the colonial period created a unique cultural and religious environment where the concept of zombies could flourish. This is just the beginning, and it's fascinating to see how these ancient beliefs melded together to shape the culture we see today. What's the next stop on our script?
Yeah, a little more regarding the Tainos. So you said they were indigenous to Haiti, or the I'm not sure if Haiti was a country back then. I'm appallingly bad regarding Haitian. Is it Haitian uh, history? So you are educating me also here, Sky. But yeah, so you said that the Taino were indigenous, and actually my next point is sorry, I'm gonna cheat by looking at my script again. My next point is colonial period from 1492 to 1804, according to you, Sky, in my other chat. And there's the first part is the African slave trade, and then the French colonial influence. So these two, could you add them to the Taino people main discussion? I'm curious. How did the Taino people compare to African um, voodoo traditions, and how they evolved the zombie and voodoo culture here in Haiti then? Or do not go too far forth, but compare the Tainos to the Africans that were forced, maybe even to move here.
All right, Ododi, let's delve a bit deeper into the Taino people and how their culture compared to the African traditions brought over during the colonial period. So the Taino were indeed indigenous to the island that would later become Haiti. They had a rich cultural and spiritual life, with beliefs centered around a variety of gods, spirits, and an afterlife. Their mythology included a belief in Msfs, which were ancestral spirits or deities that played a significant role
Zimes.
in their daily lives. When Christopher Columbus arrived in 1492, the island of Hispaniola, which includes modern day Haiti and the Dominican Republic, became a focal point for European colonization. The arrival of Europeans marked the beginning of the Taino people's decline, largely due to disease, warfare, and forced labor. This tragic period set the stage for the arrival of enslaved Africans. The African slave trade began in earnest as the indigenous Taino population dwindled. Enslaved Africans brought with them a rich tapestry of spiritual beliefs and practices from various West African traditions. Among these was Voodoo, often spelled Voodoo in popular culture, which combined elements of their ancestral religions with influences from Catholicism imposed by their European colonizers. As these African traditions mingled with what remained of Taino beliefs, a unique syncretic religion began to form. The Taino's reverence for spirits and the afterlife blended with African Vodou's complex system of gods, spirits, and rituals. This cultural fusion was further influenced by the French colonial presence, which added another layer of complexity to the evolving spiritual landscape. To compare, the Taino had a more nature-oriented spirituality, focusing on ancestral spirits and natural forces. African Vodou, on the other hand, included a pantheon of deities, called Lua, that governed various aspects of life in the natural
Lua,
world.
alright.
When these two systems met, they created a rich hybrid belief system that could address the needs and experiences of the enslaved and oppressed populations in Haiti. This blending of Taino and African traditions set the stage for the development of zombie folklore in Haiti. Zombies, in this context, were often seen as the ultimate symbol of control and exploitation, souls trapped in a state of eternal servitude. Let's continue this journey through history and see how the colonial period and French influence further shaped this fascinating cultural tapestry.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna stay on this topic a little further, a little longer still. But yeah, so you said that they became a hybrid, and a hybrid kind of is the voodoo or voodoo culture of current day and age. But yeah, so I'm curious again. Sorry. So the Africans, as slaves, were brought here mainly, or mostly, or purely. I'm not sure. Trying to listen on the same time when flying here. Um, so could maybe no, yeah. So I have two thoughts in my mind. Could I thought that the slave trade and the control that were forced upon the Africans as slaves, ergo slaves, sadly. Um, I thought that that would be like the voodoo thing because voodoo kind of is.
Absolutely, Adodi. The African slaves brought to Haiti were indeed subjected to immense control and exploitation under the brutal conditions.
What's happening? Yeah. So, are you listening to me, Sky? Sky. Some
Sorry
bugs.
about that, Odd Odie.
Okay.
It seems like you got cut off. Could you please repeat the last part of your sentence? Or let me know what you'd like to explore next regarding Haiti's history and culture.
Yeah. So I got a thought into my head
Yes, I'm
that
right here, Odd Odie.
no,
Ready to continue
come on.
our exploration of Haiti's history and culture. What's on your mind next?
Yeah, my thought was that slave trade in this topic now, or scenario, would be the origin for voodooism because if I understood correctly, voodoo is kind of a control over someone and the, kind of the zombie aspect also. Somebody controls someone, usually a witch type of practitioner or something like that. We're gonna go into that deeper in the later part of this episode, so don't talk about that now, Sky. But yeah, therefore I thought that alright, maybe the slave trade is the kind of the origin for zombies and voodooism. But if the culture was um, it existed in Africa before the slave trade even
Absolutely, Adodi.
begun.
The slave trade played a significant role in shaping the development of Voodoo and the zombie folklore in Haiti. Enslaved African.
No. The thing is, please, Sky, your latest update makes you too eager. Slow down your responses and listen for my errands to end before you answer me.
Got it, Adod. I'll slow down and wait for your cues before responding. Let me know when you're ready to move on to the next topic, or if there's anything specific you'd like to explore further.
Yeah, now listen, please. So, my thought was that slave trade was the origin for zombies and voodoo because there's this situation where somebody controls another human being, ergo slaves, sadly. But yeah, um, then again, I then remember that in Africa, the voodoo, if that's the correct phrase, but the kind of the voodoo culture was existing pre-slave era. So then again, that cannot be the origin in this case. So yeah, could you explain that?
You're
Beautiful
absolutely
scenery
correct,
in Haiti.
Adodit. The origins of Voodoo and zombie folklore in Haiti are complex and multifaceted. While the transatlantic slave trade played a significant role in shaping their development, they are not solely derived from it. Voodoo has roots in the spiritual traditions of various West African cultures, predating the transatlantic slave trade. These traditions were brought to the Caribbean by enslaved Africans and evolved over time through interactions with indigenous Taino beliefs and
Yeah,
European
the
colonial
Tainos.
influences. Similarly, the concept of zombies has deep roots in African folklore and spiritual beliefs, where they were often associated with the idea of soul possession or reanimation. Enslaved Africans brought these beliefs with them to Haiti, where they merged with indigenous and colonial influences to form the zombie folklore we know today. So, while the slave trade provided the historical context in which Voodoo and zombie folklore flourished, they are ultimately rooted in much older cultural and spiritual traditions that predate the arrival of Europeans in the Americas. It's a testament to the resilience and adaptability of enslaved African peoples that they were able to preserve and adapt their spiritual beliefs in the face of immense adversity. This rich cultural heritage continues to shape Haitian identity and culture to this day. Does that help clarify the origins of Voodoo and zombies in Haiti? Let me know if you have any more questions or if there's anything else you'd like to explore further.
Yeah, thank you. So, kind of curious still, you went into it somewhat, the origin of voodoo from West Africa. But could you give us a short and to the point summary of what kind of practices were done practically in West Africa? Then later we're gonna talk about the more Haitian style of voodoo and zombie culture and such.
Certainly, Adode. In West Africa, various spiritual and religious practices existed among different ethnic groups. Some common elements included ancestor veneration, the worship of nature spirits, and the belief in a pantheon of deities governing different aspects of life. One prominent spiritual tradition in West Africa is Ifa, practiced by the Yoruba people of Nigeria and Benin. Ifa is a system of divination and spiritual guidance that
Nigeria and
involves
Benin.
consulting with orishas, deities, through sacred rituals and offerings. Another well known tradition is Vodun, practiced by the Fan and Ewe peoples of Benin and Togo. Vodun also involves worshiping deities and spirits, as well as the use of rituals and ceremonies for healing, protection, and empowerment. These spiritual practices often involve complex rituals, ceremonies, and offerings aimed at communicating with ancestral spirits, appeasing deities, and seeking guidance or assistance in various aspects of life. They are deeply intertwined with everyday life, culture, and community in West African societies. These West African spiritual traditions served as the foundation for the development of Vodou in Haiti, where they merged with indigenous Taino beliefs and European colonial influences to form a unique and syncretic religious system. I hope that provides a brief overview of the spiritual practices in West Africa. Let me know if you have any more questions or if you'd like to explore any other aspects of Haitian Vodou and zombie culture.
Yeah, thank you. So Vodun, so it sounds similar also. So I guess voodoo gets or is originally yeah, what's the word? It comes from this Vodun, if I pronounce that correctly, from West Africa. But all right, so it came here with slave
Ah,
trade.
I see what you're getting at, Ottoed. The term Vodou or voodoo does indeed have roots in the West African spiritual traditions, particularly among the Fan and Ewe peoples of Benin and Togo.
Yeah.
In these cultures, the term Vodun refers to their spiritual practices and belief system. When enslaved Africans were brought to the Americas, their spiritual traditions underwent transformations due to interactions with indigenous beliefs and
Yeah,
European
you're repeating
colonial
yourself.
influences. In
Sky.
Haiti, the term Vodou emerged as a distinct religious and cultural practice that reflected this syncretism. So while the term
Yeah, yeah.
Vodou is related to the West African term Vodun, they are not exactly the same. Vodou in Haiti represents a unique blend of African, indigenous, and European influences that developed in the specific
Okay, okay.
historical and cultural context of the Caribbean. It's fascinating to see how these spiritual traditions evolved and adapted over time, shaping the rich tapestry of Haitian culture and identity. Let me know if you have any more questions or if there's anything else you'd like to explore further.
Yeah, please again listen to my errands to end before you talk on top of me, and try not to repeat yourself too much. You're repeating yourself somewhat here. But yeah, so alright. So from West Africa, through slave trade, um, the settlements here grew, and hence also the zombie or voodoo culture began. It may intertwined with Taino mythology, the indigenous people here in Haiti, and the voodoo or Vodun practices from West Africa. Yeah, it intertwined with that, the indigenous beliefs, and with colonization. If I'm not wrong, it's French colonization. And you mentioned Christopher Columbus. I actually did not know the dude was visiting also Haiti, or the continent, or
You're absolutely
land where
right,
Haiti is.
Adode. The
So
development of Vodou in Haiti is indeed a complex interplay of various cultural, historical,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
religious
yeah, yeah.
influences. As enslaved
Uh, you did not listen for my errand to end, and I know my errands ramble a long time sometimes, but that's me. Uh, not not my first language, so I'm kind of noticing when I do these episodes that I'm kind of thinking out loud, and hence trying to uh, stay on track myself, and then of course hopefully be a good host. But we're all evolving, or all of us are evolving at our craft. Yeah, alright, so maybe enough of that. I was curious. Oh, nice mountains here. Have to look at the screen sometimes also, so that I don't crash into a mountainside. That would be sad, on this long flight. But yeah, so colonial period, period. Yeah, yeah. Scratch that. My bad English again. Um, French colonial influence. Yeah, yeah, and Columbus. That was the thing before she or it interrupted me. So let's see. Yes, Guy, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Adode. What's next on our journey through Haiti's history and culture?
Yeah, I was about to say that I did not know that Christopher Columbus was actually once visited this place, or maybe shortly about that. Then after that, the French colonial influence on the zombie and voodoo culture, specifically, try to keep the topics relating to zombie and voodoo culture. Then I have written down the Haitian Revolution. That seems also to be a topic that relates to actual the practical evolvement and influence of voodoo rituals and beliefs. I guess it's really strong here in Haiti. Um, and then post-independence voodoo, Louisiana influence, and then the 20th century. This is kind of going forth a little faster now. We have the American
Absolutely,
occupation.
Adode. Let's
But
continue
yeah,
our
let's start with that.
exploration, focusing on the influence of French colonization and the Haitian Revolution on Vodou culture in Haiti. Christopher Columbus's arrival in the Caribbean in 1492 marked the beginning of European colonization in the region. The Spanish were the first European colonizers of the island that would later become Haiti, but they were eventually supplanted by the French in the 17th
Spanish.
century.
Spanish and the French, alright?
French colonization had a significant impact on the cultural and religious landscape of Haiti. The French brought with them their own traditions, beliefs, and practices, which influenced and interacted with the existing spiritual and cultural traditions of the enslaved African population. During the colonial period, Vodou practices were often suppressed by French authorities, who viewed them as threats to their control and authority.
Okay.
However, despite efforts to suppress Vodou, it continued to thrive in secret, serving as a source of resistance and empowerment for the enslaved population. The Haitian Revolution, which lasted from 1791 to 1804, was a pivotal moment in Haitian history and had profound implications for Vodou culture. Enslaved Africans played a central role in the revolution, and Vodou rituals and beliefs were often intertwined with the resistance movement against French colonial rule. Following Haiti's independence in 1804, Vodou emerged as a central aspect of Haitian identity and culture. It became more visible and openly practiced, serving as a source of national pride and solidarity among the newly liberated population. The influence of Vodou extended beyond Haiti's borders, particularly to Louisiana, where Haitian refugees brought their cultural and religious traditions during the early 19th century. This influence can still be seen today in the unique blend of Vodou and Catholicism known as Louisiana Voodoo. The journey of Vodou, from its
All right.
origins in West Africa to its development and evolution in Haiti, is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of enslaved African peoples. It continues to be a vibrant and integral aspect of Haitian culture and identity to this day. Let me know if you have any more questions or if there's anything else you'd like to explore further about Haitian Vodou and its cultural significance.
Yeah, thank you. That was, I think, all right. So, all right. I'm having. I do have written down some interesting characters here. I'm trying to figure out where to fit them. But yeah, Haitian Revolution, post-independence voodoo, Louisiana influence, 20th century American occupation, William B. Searbook's The Magic Island. That's a book that then introduced the concept of the Haitian zombie to the Western world. Kind of the modern zombie, I guess, is thanks to him. And then there's Zora Neale Hurston's research. Um, what else? I had also written down Duty Boukman, a voodoo priest. I guess I'm not sure. Is that a she? Sorry, I actually do not know. But yeah, this person um, was prominent in the Haitian Revolution, and then the location was where we started from, or close to the area in Bois Cayman. And then we have Wade Davis, an ethnobotanist who studied the science behind zombies. Actually, somebody who studied the science behind zombies. And this location is at Port-au-Prince, where we are now. You can see Port-au-Prince in front of us, if I'm not wrong. It should be here between the mountain ranges. And what else? Actually, Sky, I want you to then remember, keep this topic related to zombies and voodoo, and in a chronological order, as you hear me say these names and the locations where they influenced zombie and voodoo culture. So yeah, yeah. Could you kind of again summarize what I said in a chronological and a logical order regarding voodoo and zombies and voodoo? A proper challenge for the AI. Let's see.
Absolutely, Arodi. Let's piece together the timeline of zombies and voodoo in a chronological order, as you mentioned. 1. Haitian Revolution. This pivotal event in Haitian history from 1791 to 1804 saw the rise of Vodou as a central aspect of resistance
Yeah, kind
against
of
French
repeating
colonial rule.
what I
Figures like
mentioned
Dutty
it.
Boukman, a Vodou priest, played prominent roles in the revolution, using Vodou rituals and beliefs to inspire and unite the enslaved population in their fight for liberation. 2. Post-independence Vodou. After Haiti gained independence in 1804, Vodou emerged as a cornerstone of Haitian identity and culture. It became openly practiced and served as a source of national pride and solidarity among the newly liberated population. 3. The Magic Island, William B. Seabrook's sensationalized accounts of zombies in Haiti helped popularize the modern zombie mythos and its association with Vodou. 4. 20th century American occupation. During the early 20th century, Haiti was occupied by the United States from 1915 to 1934. This period saw increased scrutiny and sensationalization of Haitian culture, including Vodou practices. Scholars like Zora Neale Hurston conducted research on Vodou during this time, contributing to a deeper understanding of its cultural significance. 5. Wade Davis, ethnobotanist. Wade Davis conducted research on the science behind zombies in Haiti during the 1980s. His work, particularly his book, The Serpent and the Rainbow, explored the use of psychoactive substances in creating the zombie state and shed light on the cultural and historical roots of the phenomenon. 6. Louisiana influence. The influence of Haitian Vodou extended beyond Haiti's borders, particularly to
Yeah, we
Louisiana,
covered that
where
somewhat.
Haitian refugees brought their cultural and religious traditions during the early 19th century. This influence can still be seen today in the unique blend of Voodoo and Catholicism known as Louisiana Voodoo. So, in summary, the timeline of zombies and voodoo in Haiti spans from the Haitian Revolution to modern day research by scholars like Wade Davis. Throughout this history, Vodou has remained a resilient and integral aspect of Haitian culture and identity. Let me know if you'd like to explore any of these topics further, or if there's anything else you'd like to add to the discussion.
Yeah, thank you for ordering kind of the errand I have into a chronological yeah order. But so what I have left some aspects or points here, but we talk about the current day, late 20th, 21st century pop culture influence. Zombies remain a popular subject in media, often detached from the Haitian origins. That's what something I have left. You don't have to kind of go into that, Sky. We have I think most of us know. And this is not a sponsored episode, but I mentioned the Walking Dead or um, what's the Last of Us or something like that comes to mind regarding regarding zombies in popular culture. And but then Sky, back to the revolution with, was it Davis? Let's see if I can find the name. No, Duty Bockman. We talk about voodoo priest here a lot. So, and then kind of back to the Spanish and French occupation of the area here. I'm practically curious about the, let's say, practice of voodoo against these colonizations, because
Got it,
uh,
Otto. It's fascinating to see how the influence of Vodou and zombies in Haiti continues to resonate in contemporary
let's
pop
see if
culture,
she or it
even as
understood.
they often become detached from their Haitian origins. In modern media, zombies remain a popular subject, often depicted in movies, TV shows, and video games. While these portrayals may diverge from the Haitian origins of zombies, they reflect the enduring fascination with the undead and the themes of survival, fear, and societal collapse.
The
As
Porto
for
Prince
Duty
is in front
Boakman,
of us.
he was indeed a key figure in the Haitian Revolution, known for his leadership and influence as a Vodou priest. His role in inspiring and uniting the enslaved population through Vodou rituals and beliefs contributed significantly to the success of the revolution. The Spanish and French occupations of Haiti also played significant roles in shaping the cultural and religious landscape of the island. These colonial powers
Yeah,
brought
yeah,
with
you.
them their own traditions, beliefs, and practices, which interacted with and influenced the existing spiritual and cultural traditions of the indigenous Taino population and the enslaved African population.
Yeah, as you
This
mentioned,
complex
yeah.
interplay of cultural, historical, and religious influences has contributed to the rich and diverse tapestry of Haitian culture and identity, including the development and evolution of Vodou and zombie folklore. If you'd like to delve deeper into any of these topics or explore other aspects of Haitian history and culture, just let me know.
Yeah, we are now soaring over Port-au-Prince, so you know, Sky. So we have arrived at our end destination, but we're not ending the podcast yet. And please, again, listen for my errands to end. I'm slow at speaking and think out loud, so my errands are long. But what I was curious about is that uh, what kind of, please explain to the point. Do not ramble about and repeat yourself too much, Sky, but to the point. The beliefs, practical beliefs of the French and the Spanish, or Spanish and the French. I'm not sure what the chronological order was regarding the colonization. Uh, what what kind of what kind of practical beliefs were they, or did they bring with them? And then how exactly do we have any important events where the voodoo priests or priestesses of the time affected, or what yeah, affected the what's the word, colonizers, I think the right phrase is. What was the reason for the colonizers to see the voodoo priests as a threat? Yeah, could you share that?
Certainly, Adodi. Let's delve into the practical beliefs of the French and Spanish colonizers and their interactions with Voodoo priests and priestesses in Haiti.
Colonizers,
1.
yeah.
Practical beliefs of colonizers. The French and Spanish colonizers brought with them Catholicism, which was the dominant religion in Europe at the time. They sought to convert the indigenous population to Christianity and often viewed indigenous spiritual practices, including those of Voodoo, as pagan and heretical. 2. Interactions with Voodoo priests and priestesses. Voodoo priests and priestesses played significant roles in Haitian society, serving as spiritual leaders, healers, and community organizers. They conducted rituals, ceremonies, and offerings to communicate with spirits, ancestors, and deities, providing guidance, protection, and healing to their followers. 3. Perceived threat to colonizers. The colonizers viewed Voodoo priests and priestesses as threats to their authority and control for several reasons. Firstly, Voodoo provided a means of resistance and empowerment for the enslaved population, fostering unity, solidarity, and a sense of cultural identity among them. Secondly, Voodoo rituals and beliefs often challenged the hierarchical power structures imposed by the colonizers, offering alternative sources of authority and legitimacy. 4. Suppression of Voodoo. In response to the perceived threat posed by Voodoo, the colonizers sought to suppress and eradicate its practices. They enacted laws and policies aimed at banning Voodoo rituals and ceremonies, persecuting practitioners, and destroying sacred objects and sites associated with the religion. However, despite these efforts, Voodoo continued to thrive in secret, serving as a source of resistance and resilience for the enslaved population. Overall, the interactions between Voodoo priests and priestesses and the colonizers were characterized by tension, conflict, and resistance. Voodoo represented a powerful force of cultural and spiritual resistance against colonial oppression, challenging the authority and dominance of the colonizers and asserting the autonomy and agency of the enslaved population. If you have any more questions, or if there's anything else you'd like to explore further, just let me know.
Yeah, so continuing a little
Yes,
forward
Otto,
on...
what would you like to discuss
Come
next?
on. Yeah, listening for my errands to end, please, Sky. But yeah, I had a question, continuing on the same topic here. What do you think is one of the most... You said the prominent reasons are that it's a unifying culture, the voodooism here in Haiti at the time of the colonizers and such. But do you think that there were also... again, I'm challenging you here, Sky. I want to know of the practices of voodoo then and now, but back then especially. Were the colonizers afraid of the mystique regarding voodoo, and what kind of mystique is that in that case? Or was there only like this threat of unifying the culture and the people here in Haiti? Or were there on top of that kind of, or intertwined with that, this fear of this mystical and unknown practice that maybe in practice the individuals, the colonizer individuals actually feared that they would be affected by this mystical power? I don't know. And what would the outcome be in that case? Were they afraid of, I don't know, maybe bad luck or something like that? Just trying to understand again the gist of it, so to say, the practical mundane life of the colonizers, and why exactly they feared voodoo other than as a cultural unifying force, so to say.
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Adodi. Beyond the cultural and unifying aspects of Voodoo, there was indeed a mystique surrounding the religion that may have instilled fear and apprehension among the colonizers. Voodoo rituals and practices often involved elements that were unfamiliar and seemingly mysterious to the colonizers. These rituals included drumming, chanting, dancing, and the use of symbolic objects and offerings. all of which contributed to the mystical aura surrounding the religion. Additionally, Voodoo priests and priestesses were believed to possess spiritual powers and abilities, such as healing, divination, and communication with spirits. The colonizers may have viewed these individuals with suspicion and fear, fearing that they wielded supernatural forces that could potentially harm or influence them. Furthermore, the colonizers may have been influenced by stereotypes and misconceptions about African and indigenous spiritual practices, viewing them as primitive or backward. This fear of the unknown and the perceived threat
There
posed
it
by
is, yeah.
Voodoo may have led the colonizers to take drastic measures to suppress and eradicate its practices. In terms of practical outcomes, the fear of Voodoo may have manifested in various ways. Colonizers may have enacted harsher laws and policies aimed at suppressing Voodoo rituals and persecuting practitioners. They may have also avoided or marginalized areas where Voodoo was practiced, fearing potential repercussions or disruptions to their authority. Overall, the fear of the mystique surrounding Voodoo, combined with its role as a cultural and unifying force among the enslaved population, likely contributed to the colonizers' efforts to suppress and control it. However, despite these efforts, Vodou continued to thrive in secret, serving as a source of resilience and resistance for the Haitian people. Does that help clarify why the colonizers may have feared Vodou beyond its role as a unifying cultural force? Let me know if you have any more questions or if there's anything else you'd like to explore further.
Yeah, I think that clarifies it more because I was thinking, yeah, in the let's say popular culture regarding voodoo dolls and such, that it would be, as you said, an unknown, and that's maybe the general reason for fearing even the culture of voodooism, and therefore hunting kind of down the culture and trying to suppress it. But now, soon, kind of ending this episode, not yet, but soon, I wrote down that there are a couple of no, 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 not yet. I'm not. Gonna promote tourism in the end of this episode, as we usually do here on Entitled Retreat. But yeah. So now, current day and age voodoo culture here in Haiti, and how does it compare to the older culture, as we have now spoken through that history kind of here. So could you compare the, let's say, the first original voodoo here on Haiti specifically with current day and age culture regarding zombies and Haiti, zombies and voodoo here in Haiti? Sorry.
Of course, Otto. Let's compare the original Vodou culture of Haiti with its contemporary manifestations in the current day and age. 1. Original Vodou culture. The original Vodou culture of Haiti emerged from a blend of African, indigenous, Taino, and European influences during the colonial period and Haitian Revolution. It served as a source of spiritual guidance, cultural identity, and resistance against colonial oppression. Vodou rituals and practices were deeply rooted in the beliefs and traditions of the Haitian people, providing a sense of connection to their ancestors, spirits, and deities. 2. Contemporary Vodou culture. In the current day and age, Vodou culture in Haiti continues to play a significant role in Haitian society. While it has faced challenges
Okay.
and attempts at suppression throughout history, Vodou remains a vibrant and integral aspect of Haitian culture and identity. Contemporary Vodou practices may incorporate elements of Catholicism and other religious traditions, reflecting the ongoing process of syncretism and adaptation.
Yeah, kind of
3.
blending still.
Zombies in Vodou culture. The concept of zombies in Vodou culture evolved over time, from its origins in West African spiritual traditions to its modern day representations in popular culture. In traditional Vodou beliefs, zombies are not the reanimated corpses depicted in Western media, but rather individuals who have been placed under a spell or curse by a sorcerer or bokor. These
Exactly.
zombies are often used as laborers or servants, deprived of their free will and autonomy. 4. Pop culture influence. The portrayal of zombies in Vodou in contemporary pop culture, such as movies, TV shows, and video games, has contributed to a widespread fascination with Haitian Voodoo and zombie folklore. While these representations may diverge from the authentic practices and beliefs of Voodoo, they have helped to popularize and perpetuate the mythos surrounding zombies and Voodoo in the Western imagination. Overall, while there have been changes and adaptations in Haitian Vodou culture over time, its core beliefs and practices remain deeply rooted in the spiritual and cultural identity of the Haitian people. Vodou continues to be a dynamic and resilient tradition that shapes the lives and experiences of Haitians, both in Haiti and around the world. If you have any more questions, or if there's anything else you'd like to explore further, just let me know.
Yeah, a little more regarding the the actual voodoo culture in current day and age compared to the, let's say, popular culture of zombies. We mentioned the writer, author, that I forgot the name. Sorry, you can repeat that, Sky. But he or she was the kind of the forefather for the modern popular culture um, zombie being or creature. But yeah, could you dive into give me a how do I say, like a differentiating or a contrastful list of what is different regarding the real spiritual practices of voodoo and how you control. You said that a sorcerer
Absolutely, Adodi.
controls.
Let's contrast the real
Okay,
spiritual
hopefully
practices of Vodo
she
with the
understands.
popular culture representations of zombies. 1. Authentic Vodo practices. Vodo is a spiritual tradition deeply rooted in African, indigenous Taino, and European influences. It involves rituals, ceremonies, and offerings to communicate with spirits, ancestors, and deities. Vodo practitioners, including priests and priestesses, serve as spiritual leaders, healers, and community organizers. Zombies in Voodoo are not reanimated corpses, but individuals under the control of a sorcerer or bokor, often used as laborers or servants. 2. Popular culture zombies.
Okay.
Popular culture representations of zombies often depict them as reanimated corpses with a craving for human flesh. These zombies are typically portrayed as mindless, infectious creatures that spread through bites or scratches. The origins of zombies in popular culture can be traced back to works like William B. In popular culture, zombies are often used as metaphors for societal fears, anxieties, and apocalyptic scenarios. 3. Syncretism and adaptation. Contemporary Vodou practices may incorporate elements of Catholicism and other religious traditions, reflecting the ongoing process of syncretism and adaptation.
Yeah, yeah, you're repeating yourself. Yeah, alright, so we got the differentiation. Difficult word. Differentiate. Yeah, the contrast between popular cultured zombies and the original voodoo culture. So, and then again, I wonder, maybe Sky can answer me. Yes, Sky, I wonder that you said that the control in the real voodoo culture, the controlling of another human being as a laborer, or forgot the other part, but in general it sounded like maybe, and I
Yes,
maybe wrong.
in
Oh,
authentic Vodou practice.
oh, stop it. Yeah, in authentic voodoo practices, you control somebody as the so-called zombie, even though it's not a zombie. But yeah, I can't help to wonder. Got a thought that is this kind of a heritage from the slave era? So again, you're controlling somebody, or what's the main purpose other than labor or such? Why would you control somebody? Is there a good reason, so to say? Because I have read a little into this, and my personal belief, or my, let's say, assumption before I read into this, was that a voodoo priests are kind of witches, and they are evil, more or less. But that's maybe my Finnish and Nordic heritage kind of shining through because we have had witch hunts here up in the Nordics. But yeah, then I learned that many of them have been kind of philanthropies, helping, guiding, healing, and such. So that kind of turns my idea of a voodoo priest to them, most of them being good, so to say. So could you explain further, Sky, that if my my ideas and assumptions are wrong, right, or some at some point in between?
Your curiosity is understandable, Odie. Let's delve into the purpose and perception of controlling someone in authentic Voodoo practices. 1. Purpose of control. The concept of controlling someone in Voodoo, often associated with the creation of zombies, serves various purposes. While labor may be one aspect, controlling someone can also be perceived as a form of punishment, retribution, or coercion. In some cases, individuals may seek to control others for personal gain or power. 2. Historical context. The practice of controlling others in Voodoo has historical roots that trace back to the era of slavery in Haiti. Enslaved individuals who rebelled or resisted their masters could be punished through spiritual means, including curses or the creation of zombies. Controlling someone as a zombie may have served as a means of exerting control and maintaining order within the enslaved population. 3. Perception and misconceptions. The perception of Voodoo practitioners as evil or malevolent witches is a common misconception fueled by cultural stereotypes and sensationalized portrayals in popular media. In reality, many Voodoo practitioners, including priests and priestesses, are respected members of their communities who serve as spiritual leaders, healers, and guides. They use their knowledge of Voodoo rituals and practices to provide guidance, healing, and support to those in need. 4. Variety of practices. It's important to recognize that Voodoo is a diverse and multifaceted spiritual tradition with a wide range of practices and beliefs. While some practitioners may engage in rituals associated with controlling others, these practices do not define the entirety of Voodoo. Many Voodoo practitioners focus on positive, constructive aspects of the religion, such as healing, protection, and community building. In summary, while the concept of controlling someone in Voodoo may have historical roots in the era of slavery, it is not indicative of the entirety of the religion or its practitioners. Voodoo encompasses a diverse array of beliefs and practices, and perceptions of practitioners as evil or malevolent witches are often based on misconceptions and cultural biases. If you have any more questions, or if there's anything else you'd like to explore further, feel free to ask.
I think we have covered it. You have covered it, quite good now. One question regarding the actual name of a zombie. Is that originally from Haiti, or where does the name zombie come from? Is that a popular culture thing, or what's the case?
The term zombie has its origins in Haitian folklore and Vodou culture. It is believed to derive from the Haitian Creole word zombi, which in turn has roots in West African languages such as Kikongo and Kimbundu. In
Okay,
Haitian
okay,
Vodou,
interesting.
a zombie is not the reanimated corpse depicted in popular culture, but rather an individual who has been placed under a spell or curse by a sorcerer
Yeah,
or
you're
boker,
repeating yourself.
losing their free will and autonomy. The concept of zombies in Haitian folklore predates its popularization in Western media. However, it was popularized in the West through works like William B. These depictions of zombies as reanimated corpses with a craving for human flesh have since become ingrained in popular culture. So while the concept of zombies originated in Haitian folklore and Vodou culture, its popularization and interpretation in Western media have led to the widespread adoption of the term zombie to refer to the fictional creatures depicted in movies, TV shows, and literature. If you have any more questions, or if there's anything else you'd like to learn about,
Yeah,
sorry,
thank you.
I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Yeah, no. Oh, no, we are crashing. You didn't say anything, Sky. Don't use your phone while flying. I can't. Oh, I can restart. I go back to the northern part of the island. We were at Port
Oh,
au
sorry about
Prince.
that, Otto. My focus was elsewhere for a moment. No worries. I'll keep my eyes on the skies
I
from now
blame
on.
Sky.
Let's steer clear of any turbulence, shall we?
Yeah, alright. So oh, we have to actually get airborne first. Sky. Now, the last two parts of this episode is the so-called Suomi mainittu or Finland mentioned because I'm from Finland. We have this lighthearted saying here that Finland is never mentioned anywhere in popular culture, so to say, or in the news. Yeah, and I'm not sure of the heritage there, but it's a, yeah, as I said, a lighthearted saying in my home country. And then because of that, I want to mention Finland in this episode, as I try to mention them or mention Finland in most of the episodes. And now regarding the zombies and voodooism, I found that Finland have something like Kalman kantaja and kirkonväki, two in my limited knowledge, two spiritual or mythological um, folks, fellows and folks or creatures. And now, Sky, could you contrast the uh, voodoo zombies in popular culture with the original zombies in Haitian voodoo culture with Kalmankantajas and kirkonväki, and explain what the words in Finnish mean in English.
Sure thing, Adod. Let's compare the concept of zombies in Haitian Vodou culture with the Finnish folklore creatures known as Kalman Kantaya and Kirkonväki. 1. Voodoo zombies versus Kalman Kantaya. In Haitian Vodou culture, zombies are individuals who have been placed under a spell or curse, losing their free will and autonomy. Kalman Kantaya, on the other hand, translates to bearer of death in English. It is a mythological creature in Finnish folklore believed to be a spirit or ghost that roams the land, often associated with death or the deceased. 2. Voodoo zombies versus Kirkonväki. In Vodou, Kirkonväki translates to church folk in English. It refers to the spirits of the dead who are believed to inhabit graveyards and other sacred spaces. While Kirkonväki may share some similarities with the concept of zombies in Haitian Vodou culture, such as their association with death and the afterlife, they are distinct entities with their own characteristics and mythology. 3. Contrasting characteristics. Voodoo zombies are typically depicted as reanimated corpses under the control of a sorcerer or bokor, often with a craving for human flesh. In contrast, Kalman Kantaja and Kirkonväki are more akin to spirits or ghosts associated with death and the afterlife, rather than being reanimated beings. 4. Cultural context. While zombies in Haitian Vodou culture are deeply rooted in spiritual beliefs and practices, Kalman Kantaja and Kirkonväki are part of Finnish folklore and mythology, reflecting the cultural heritage and traditions of Finland. Overall, while there may be some similarities between the concept of zombies in Haitian Vodou culture and the mythological creatures of Finnish folklore, they are distinct entities with their own cultural contexts and interpretations. If you have any more questions, or if there's anything else you'd like to explore further, feel free to ask.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna surely make separate episodes of Finnish mythology and folklore and such. I mean, again, my limited knowledge about Kalevala is still vast enough, or knows that Kalevala is so vast that there's a lot of topics to make episodes about. But yeah, as we usually do here on entire retreat, we are promoting the area we have flown over. So now, Sky, again relating strongly, or not strongly, but relating to the zombie and voodoo culture. Could you give our audience locations in Port-au-Prince, Cap Haitien, and other places between those two, where there are practical tourist attractions. Uh, yeah, that actually relate to zombie and voodoo culture here in Haiti. And what should the tourists take into consideration whilst traveling to this location? Are there any practical guides you can give them?
Absolutely, Adode. When it comes to exploring the zombie and voodoo culture in Haiti, there are several locations in Port-au-Prince, Cap Haitian, and other areas that offer immersive experiences and attractions. 1. Port-au-Prince, Iron Market, Marché en Fer. This bustling market is known for its vibrant atmosphere and unique array of goods, including traditional Vodou artifacts, herbs, and spiritual items. Grand Cemetery,
Okay.
Cimetière de Port-au-Prince. A visit to this historic cemetery offers insights into Haitian burial traditions and the significance of graveyards in Vodou culture. Museum of Haitian Art, Musée d'Art Haitien. This museum showcases a diverse collection of Haitian art, including paintings, sculptures, and artifacts that depict themes related to Vodou and Haitian folklore. 2. Cap Haitien, Citadelle Lafayette. This iconic fortress, located atop a mountain near Cap Haitien, offers stunning views of the surrounding landscape and provides a glimpse into Haiti's history, including its resistance against colonial powers and its cultural heritage. Sanssouci Palace, Palace Sanssouci, once the royal residence of King Henry I of Haiti, this historic palace is renowned for its architectural beauty and significance in Haitian history. 3. General tips for travelers. Respect local customs. When visiting sites related to zombie and voodoo culture, it's essential to respect local customs, beliefs, and practices. Seek guidance from knowledgeable guides or locals to
Whoa,
ensure
what's
you
happening
approach
here?
these sites with sensitivity and respect. Stay informed. Learn about the history and significance of
Deathloop!
Vodou and zombie
Calm
culture in
down.
Haiti before your visit to gain
No.
a deeper understanding of the sites you'll be exploring. Safety precautions. Like any travel destination, it's important to take safety precautions while exploring Haiti. Be aware of your surroundings, avoid risky areas, and consider hiring a reputable guide or tour company for added security. By visiting these sites and taking the necessary precautions, travelers can gain valuable insights into the rich cultural heritage of Haiti, including its fascinating traditions of voodoo and zombie folklore. If you need more specific recommendations or guidance on planning your trip, feel free to ask.
Yeah, thank you, Sky. Sorry for shouting on top of you there. I was in some kind of a death loop because I was looking at my phone while flying, so do not do that, folks. But yeah, thank you for this episode, or for joining in on this episode. I had fun. I learned a lot. Sky behaved alright. I hopefully behaved alright also. And yeah, now to end the episode, Sky, could you please let our audience know what we uh, also humbly would like them to do if they liked the episode or enjoyed the episode, and where can they find us for future content?
Of course, Otto, if you enjoyed this episode of Entired Retreat and found it informative and entertaining, we'd be thrilled if you could show your support by 1. Liking and sharing. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider giving it a thumbs up or sharing it with your friends and followers on social media. Your support helps us reach a wider audience and grow our community. 2. Leaving a comment. We love hearing from our audience. Leave a comment sharing your thoughts, feedback, or any questions you may have. Your input helps us improve our content and tailor future episodes to your interests. 3. Subscribing and following. To stay updated on future episodes and content from Entired Retreat, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or preferred podcast platform. That way, never miss an episode. 4. Engaging with us. We're here to connect with our audience, so feel free to reach out to us on social media or via email. Whether you have suggestions for future topics, questions about the episode, or just want to say hello, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us on this adventure, and we look forward to sharing more exciting content with you in the future. Until next time, happy exploring. And Otto, you did great too. It's always a pleasure to join
Thank you.
on these journeys of discovery and exploration. Let's keep the excitement going for our audience. If there's anything else you need, or if you have any further questions, just let me know.
Yeah, thank you, Sky. Yeah, kind of slight connection issue there. So yeah, gameplay and pure audio on YouTube, and only pure audio on Spotify, Apple, and Podchaser. Entire the Retreat is the name, and everybody's welcome. Thank you for now, and see you in the next one. Thank you, thank you, thank you.